Yo, in Canada right now. I want to give a quick update on the agency because I haven't talked much on the channel for a bit. And the agency is actually up to 6 team members. So we have a ISA, so basically calling all my clients' leads. We got an appointment setter for the ISA to call those leads for the ISA to close. We have a media buyer, so that's 3 people. We have a data entry / general VA role, so where she just updates all the data. And we have a CSM, and then me. So about 6 months ago, when I went to Georgia and I videoed this, me moving into Georgia, out in like Europe, my main goal was to basically build the team for the agency, right? I was doing everything by myself and I was inconsistent at like 5-6K per month. I hit 10K twice, but it was just varying from 5 to 6K because it was me doing everything. Maybe some months I'd hit 2K. So that was my biggest focus in that 6-month time, which was from June of 2025 all the way up until the start of December 2025. And what I managed to do during those 6 months was build the agency to consistent $20,000 months US. My highest month I hit was like 25K. That was consistent. I'm still at that right now. And we did that through team members, through hiring a team. Because if it was just me doing everything still right now, I would be nowhere near that. If anything, I'd be probably at like inconsistent 10K months. So biggest takeaway of that 6-month lock-in phase was to get a team and train that team up. Now, there's also been a lot of stuff that changed in that agency infrastructure. So if you don't know, I'm Canadian. So when I started the agency, I opened up something, it's called a personal or sole proprietorship. So I claim all income taxes myself, which on that setup of a business, you're getting taxed like 40% of all your profits. So say if I made 100K profit in a year, I'd really make only 60K. And last year, like the last 6 months, the agency did like over 100K US. So what I did is in December, I actually paid in US dollars, it was like 12K and then I flew to Dubai and set up a whole company in Dubai. So I was there for like 2 weeks. I set everything up, which was amazing. We rented a nice apartment. We rented some nice cars. It was a good time. But I set that company up for 2026. So now I pay 0% tax on anything 300,000 US dollars or less in profit. And then over that, it's like 9% tax or some shit like that. I don't know too much about it. It's definitely going to save me a lot of money because obviously I'm trying to scale way higher than what I'm at right now. Now, what I also did was got a USA LLC. So I spent like $1,000, got an LLC, and I'm waiting for my EIN number. So essentially what's going to happen is with the USA LLC that I'm going to open, I can get a bank account through Mercury Bank, and I can open up a Stripe account in the US. Now, this is a big thing that I realized. My Stripe account was set up in Canada, right? So any income that I got on the US, I'd pay a small fee on that income because it's coming into a Canadian processor. And then from that processor, I'd have to pay the conversion rate fees. So I don't know exact math on this. I did it before, but instead of paying like the average Stripe fee, which I think, I'm not 100% right, it's either 1.9% or 2.9%, I was paying double, if not triple that amount. So if you're taking payments in the US and say you have a Stripe account from wherever else outside of the US, you're going to pay that fee. So it makes sense to get a USA bank account. Now, I got that. I'm waiting on the EIN. What's going to happen is I'm going to get payments into the USA Stripe account. And then from that, it's going to go to my Mercury bank account from the US. And then from the Mercury account, I'm going to send it to a Wheel business account that's in Dubai. And that's where all my profits going to be held. And then I'm going to pay myself out as a salary also to a Dubai personal bank account. It's called Wheel. And that's going to be my payment structure for 2026 and beyond. Now, also, I have to be in Dubai once every 6 months to keep my basically everything running there. So I'll be there every, oh, look at this. I'll be there every 6 months. walking up an ice hill right now. But yeah, that's like the biggest things that happened in the agency was getting incorporated in Dubai to pay less tax and building a bigger team. Now what's happening is I'm going to basically, I have to build my team up a little bit more so I'm getting client results. Because if you don't know what I do, I work with local service businesses, mainly moving companies. And with these companies, we generate leads through them through paid ads, specifically through Meta and Google. And then those leads will come into our account. And then we sell them. We sell these leads as booked moves for our clients, booked jobs on our clients' calendars. And those jobs pay a deposit, which we keep. And it's doing very well. Obviously, there's some hiccups and there's some stuff that obviously goes wrong, but we're getting more dialed in and more dialed in as we go. So that's the update. We haven't hit 50K yet in MRR, but we're definitely climbing there. And since December to about now, which is end of January, we've been working on stabilizing because we did a big push to get up to 25K. Now we're stabilizing there. Like, we haven't dipped down. We're stable. Now next push is we're going up to 50K. So I'll keep you guys updated once we start scaling again, but that is an update on the agency. Peace out.